All right, y'all. We are out here. Well, we're in Henderson right now, but Nevada for those that don't know. But it's Vegas. About to go to the carpet cleaning experience. Just gonna let her do her thing. Then we're gonna get something to eat. And then go over there to the trade show. See what I can buy. And then mingle for a second. There's doo-doo over there. And then enjoy the rest of the day. It started already though. It started at 2:30, the trade show, but we got here pretty late. So, all right, y'all. So we just parked, and we just got to go right over there. This is where the trade show event is at, or the experience event. At the Caesars Forum. Yeah. Let's go this way. Come on. Thank you, man. We can go down. I just didn't want to cut like that. And it's a blistering 111 out here today. Well, at least that's what the car said, but it's probably a few less than that. Hey, you look familiar. Yeah, once a year. Somebody done bought them a zipper. That is Winston.
Somebody like us to ask questions, that's what we're here for support. So these are advanced services. We're trying to give you guys tools to take home with you, to be able to apply or learn something new in your business to take you to the next level without it being too overly complicated. This isn't brain surgery. It's understanding how to work with the right clients and the systems. And they've got a great system to share with you and what this experience has led to. Again, he's going to go further into this tomorrow. In about 10 or 15 minutes, we have our last session starting for today. It's been a fun afternoon. Shaw Floors is going to come in and teach you how to replace a vinyl plank. A service in of itself that could be hundreds of dollars for one visit for something that you know how to do that they had no idea that you could replace a plank in the...
And then it transformed into LVP, luxury vinyl plank. And now we have Gen 2, which is EVP, enhanced vinyl plank. And then we had RCB, kind of the predecessor to SPC. You getting confused yet? Because I know all of our customers are, for sure. And then we go to Gen 3, which is WPC. Nobody really knows exactly what that means, but wood polymer core, which was the original, and then we have waterproof core. The definition of waterproof, it is only top down, not bottom up. This product, and any product, anything I've ever seen in life, water will eventually change its dimension. With enough is applied to, enough energy and time, it will cause a reaction. And it usually is not a positive reaction. So those are kind of the basic install things I want you to pay attention to. How that's going to express itself, I always say the floor isn't the problem. Of course, I'm going to say that because I'm a manufacturer, right? But more than likely, the floor is telling you there's a problem. Okay, that's what it's communicating to you. So when you walk in and triage a job and say, okay, I'm going to clean this, I'm going to get $3 a square foot to clean that. When you glue down anything, I don't care if it's vinyl plank, carpet, or whatever, you typically have to glue it down, allow enough open time to be able to lay it in, but then you ultimately have to put some pressure on it. And if I see here, right, because that's what I would want to do, because I love that stuff. But we're going to talk a little bit about microfibers, because this is your next step. Did you know that all microfibers are not created equal? There are vast differences between them. I'm going to share this with you. So, this is a damp, literally damp, because we just used it, and this is a dry mop. This dry cleaning method using a force called van der Waals force. Anybody familiar with van der Waals force? Who here has had to put a window cling up in their window for their kids' football team or basketball team, right? And there's no adhesive on it, but it just sticks. The more points of contact that you can create with anything, you literally create adhesion. That's why in the spring when you get pollen all over your car and you take it to the car wash and it still isn't all the way gone, you take the hose, it doesn't go away, it's sticking through there through electromagnetic adhesion. This will remove that. I'll pass this around, but you guys can feel how much softer this is and how many more points of contact in this. This is a damp mop. And a damp mop is clearly used for doing damp things, right? But only use this after you use the vacuum. That is going to get up that very fine debris that will not release with a normal vacuuming. Okay, so step one, gross debris. Step two, dry mop. And now we're going to go to the chemistry side. Now it gets fun. Now it gets interesting. So what kind of chemistry are we going to need to clean this floor? Of course, everything's, you know, restaurant might require a different bit of chemistry than maybe a living room or something that rarely gets used, right? A lot of times, just that method, and then once we're done, we might be able to damp mop with a neutral pH detergent designed for hard surface flooring. There are a lot of neutral pH detergents out there. I can tell you the ones that give me heartburn. Anybody heard of a little chemical called Fabuloso? It's in everybody's cleaning closet, even mine downstairs, much to my regret, but it's there. It smells great, doesn't it? Unfortunately, do we ever read and follow directions on anything? Let me answer that. The answer is no. Because at the end of the conversation it says, apply the product, agitate, and then the last step, just like we wash our hair, just like we wash our clothes, just like we wash our dishes, just like we wash our car, is rinse. Never happens. And so you're going to get a call, hey John, I got this haze on my floor and I can see all my kids' footprints, everything, and my, you know, it's just, I hate it. I can't get it clean. The reason is those 1,800 layers of Fabuloso. Glow. I could go on and on. Bona is a great company, but we've had some challenges with some of their chemistry. Again, it has to be designed for LVP cleaning, luxury vinyl plank or vinyl cleaning. All right? If it's not, you're going to get residue buildup. And that's where you're going to need some chemistry to come in and cut that, and I will cover that. So again, we're going to go ahead and apply our chemistry. And let's see here. These guys have removed all my... Well, I don't see it. Well, we'll go ahead and use this and pretend it's this. So we're going to go ahead and apply our chemistry. And we don't need a lot, right? Because we've got all of our dry soil gone. And the tool that I really like a lot, there's two actually. The Carpet Cleaners America has this tool right here. Many of you know it. You use it probably every day in your day-to-day carpet cleaning business. This is CRB, con-rotating brush. And how this works, pull it off the tray first. And then you're just going to go ahead and agitate that floor, right? This is doing all of our suspension. This is removing any found soils, grease, gum, tar, all that. Typically will bounce right out of there. And again, I'm using very little moisture here. All right? This is your elbow grease so that you don't have to use anything very aggressive. And again, it takes so very little. Now, can you use auto scrubber? Absolutely. There's another machine here called the floor wash machine. This basically does the same thing, except that it recovers some of this debris and liquid in these catch trays underneath here. And you guys can come up and play around
That's the
with
one I
stuff
liked
if you
last
want.
time.
But, okay, we've got our dry soil gone. We've done gross and fine debris removal with the dry dust mop and the vacuum. Now we've agitated, we've applied our chemistry, we've agitated, we've got a little dwell time. Now we're simply just going to rinse this away.
That thing hella quiet.
So, it's amazing when I say rinse, Sean shows up.
Yeah.
Right? Fantastic. So, Hydromaster has actually developed this really neat glide on here. No, I haven't had time. I'm one other family. They developed a glide that you can fit right on your Evolution wand that has a squeegee and brush attachment to it. There we go. And this is going to provide our rinsing and removing now to complete the process. Now, can you do this without a scrubber? Absolutely. And I'll make sure you're How much pressure?
100, 200, we don't need pressure, we need
No,
flow.
we don't need pressure. We're just rinsing. Remember the CRV or the auto scrubber doing all the work. This is basically just rinsing and removing all the soil that we applied to the. And the floor's going to look great. We're removing all that gross debris. And then as our final step, we're going to damp mop this out. And this is just again pick up how wet do we want it. I really don't want any puddling on the floor for more than 10 minutes. And I'd love it to be less. There's no real reason for it. Come across the floor that is hazy and is largely due to water spotting from their water. You're going to get a lot of calcium, magnesium, things like that that's associated with hard water. So understand that you may need to do a slight acid on that as well, nothing too aggressive, maybe a 5 pH, and that will usually cut those hard water stains. The abrasion of an agitation tool will tremendously reduce that. How do you assess whether you've got haze from chemistry buildup or haze from water? Take a small dollop of water, put it on your finger, go up to the picture window and put it on there and let it dry. If you can see it clearly once it's dry, then you know you've got really hard water. Great way to tell. It's a great way to evaluate detergency as well, because detergents that leave a sticky, gooey haze on there and don't dry crystalline will come back to bite you. So 70% isopropyl alcohol is good, 91's way better. And I'm going to show you how this stuff moves. I'm just trying to get a rag before I start getting that wet, so apologize. Go. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply some chemistry. This is going to work on gum, grease, paint, tar. Right there, let's do that one too while I'm at it. So I have applied some latex paint to this floor, and by the way, most painters are sloppy. They are going to leave little dollops of paint all around the edge. A lot of production builders spray all their walls, so you're going to get all this paint all over the edge. I'm going to show you how to take that out quickly without a whole lot of chemistry, a little bit of elbow grease, and make some money now. All right, so first things first. We're going to see about this permanent marker ink. Look at that go. Crazy. Smiley face is blending away. I don't know if you guys can see this. That, right? And then, again, the longer you let it set, the better off you'll be. I am a big fan. Again, this is my CRV for doing this type of spot removal. I've got to get some agitation. Why red? Why not blue? Why not black? Because anything darker than red may abrade the surface of that flooring. Don't go darker than red. You could get away with blue, maybe, but if you're using a cheap import, if you're working on cheap, you might not get away with it. You might be buying the floor. But I'm just going to go ahead and agitate that up real quick. And then, of course, our last step is rinsing and removing. I haven't cleaned anything until I get rid of it. And the smiley face is only a memory, okay? Isopropyl alcohol, really cheap spotting tool, great tool, doesn't leave, that's why we like it, doesn't leave haze or residue. All right, let's talk about the next one. This one here, believe it or not, will work just fine with water, but I'm going to use the alcohol in it as well. But I've got some blue latex paint on this as well. And I'm going to show you, who's familiar with a doodle bug? Anybody use a doodle bug? Or if you're like me, you don't like to bend over too much anymore. It hurts too much getting done. So I like that tool. It's got a little hole on it. You just go ahead and just agitate. But I'm just going to apply a little bit of alcohol to this. And again, time is always your friend in any cleaning process. So I'm just going to let that sit for a second. Clean up my mess here. You can literally use water with a little bit of detergent. Won't work. It just won't work as fast. But I can, again, I can go ahead and easily scrub this out. About 30. They actually go north for that, but 30 is typically fine. You can do that too. So, I'm going to use a little bit of heat. Try to get this floor warm. Maybe again, you're welcome to come up and join me. Promise I will not bite you. Exact. There's a thing called repair. We're trying to coordinate, not match, right? Because there's no such thing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this. And again, this one's pretty close. And you notice that I'm going across. I'm not trying to go down with it because I want to get some material in there. Then we're going to give it another little heat, because I want that to kind of lay down in there nice and easy. And again, don't get crazy with it. Just get it warm enough so it's malleable. All right? Then, we're going to again use our alcohol. And it's not fair because you guys know where it's at. I'm just going to gently work that. Right? I want to get all, I wasn't good as a kid coloring between the lines, so nothing's changed. Now I have scrubbed all my repair right out of it before, so don't get too overzealous. Use your superhuman strength. Maybe a little bit more with this. It's really nice when you pick your whole floor up and turn it. But again, are we permanently fixing this floor? Are we making it nice so that since we don't have the money to replace it, that we can make it aesthetically pleasing? And really, in about 2 weeks after you're gone, you're going to forget it was ever there. But again, do we ever look at a floor at this level or this level? No, it's got to be on the floor. And I guarantee you the next group that comes in here is never ever going to find that. And guess what? You just made like 75 bucks, right?
It's only 104 degrees outside. Yeah, the pears the first year.
But I think the sun makes it worse outside, so the sun is gone at least.
think so, Tim. Let's make this meal. Mill. M-I-L. It's pretty warm. Look how many times the middle's been hitting though, look. This is decent. Yeah, $5. Yep.
Oh dear, okay. Oh, you would have got it if you did that. It's only 50 cents, I think.
I don't know how that works.
So it's just an extra side bet.
Oh. All right, let's see what machine calls Liza's name. Hey. Oh, you found one? There goes a spinning Wheel of Fortune style. Oh, $1? Oh shit, you're a baller. Go for it. So it's $3 a spin?
No?
Oh no, it's hella lines.
I'll just try it.
That's $15. I don't know.
How much?
That's $5.
Don't scare me like that.
No, thank you. 9 lines.
You lost.
Go ahead. Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. Boom! You won $7. Look at that. Man, too bad it wasn't triple. You know how like I'd be doing it, man. Is that Jesus?
We're going in now? Okay, MC, right now, we'll take it out. I can jump the spot, but down the spot. All the way from Florida! And all the way from North Carolina! Leave Canada alone. He looks like a pro prostitute. I'm in Seattle. Shit. Let's do it. For the people that gave, thank you. We love you.
y'all. So the videos are all just whatever. It's just been one of those times over here where we've just been enjoying the time more so than taking video. But we're about to go see some Jerry Seinfeld, one of my favorites. Just a clever dude. Like, I know a lot of people say his show is boring, like there's really nothing to it, but it's like real life stuff that be happening. That stuff be happening in real life sometimes. And then just his delivery, like Liza, if I'm him, Liza asks me a question like, you want to go to the store? He'll be like, no, I'm okay. It's just hella funny that way to me. Like, but yeah, so a bunch of people starting to line up. And we're about to go in. Hey, would y'all believe this strawberry daiquiri? Probably, I don't know how many ounces, but it's probably like 6 inches tall, like a regular whatever. $31. Man. So it hit though. It'll get you. 303. Yeah, 306. Hello, 306. All right, y'all, so we in here. Look real nice. This is the Caesars Coliseum. Jerry Seinfeld. Live, new show. With my wifey. Isn't it beautiful? We took these pictures earlier at the Planet Hollywood. Las Vegas.
Fantasies. Maybe someday by mistake I'll buy a boat that has a screen door built into the bottom. Or maybe I'll buy 2 halves of a boat that are not glued together. I don't know how a salesman could talk me into either of these 2 boats. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do about it. The next scene is me and Phil Swift just zipping through the Everglades. Me and my screen door bottom boat, Phil and his 2 halves of a boat, glued back together, and we're laughing our fat asses off. That's my dream, and it's not a wet dream. Thanks to Flex here. Just came back from a nice family vacation, or what I like to call, let's pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like you.
That's right. And you. I didn't know we was going to see the 100th show. What's she giving out? Take it. Is it? Thank you. Hey, that's pretty dope. Yeah. That's tight. I'm gonna make this a magnet. in the middle of the Mojave. It's windy though. Mainly because I wanted to see this, but I can't really get close to them. Which I know about the boneyard. This is where all like this is where all the planes come, like when they die. There's a ton of them. Kind of far. Oh shit. Gotta go. Truck coming. There's a truck coming. Hopefully he can make it.